The finance niche is one of the strongest opportunities going into 2026, and it is a niche many creators are still underestimating. While other spaces feel saturated or unpredictable, finance content continues to grow because it is tied directly to fear, ambition, and long-term security. People do not just watch finance videos for entertainment, they watch them because the information feels valuable. There are channels in this niche gaining massive traction in a very short time. One example is a finance channel that crossed over 100,000 subscribers and more than 9 million total views in just 5 months. What makes this more interesting is that this channel is not unique in format. There are dozens of similar channels publishing comparable content and seeing strong results at the same time. In this video, the goal is to show how similar finance videos can be created using AI, while still keeping the content original and credible. The first real step in the workflow is generating strong video ideas. This is one of the most important stages because even perfect execution cannot save a weak idea. Since a successful finance channel is being used as a reference, the process begins by analyzing its top-performing videos. The objective here is not copying, it is pattern recognition. By studying videos that already have proven demand, it becomes easier to understand what topics resonate, how hooks are framed, and how ideas are structured. These insights are then used to generate new, original ideas built on the same foundations. Several high-performing videos from the reference channel are selected, specifically those with over 100,000 views. These video links are then copied and brought into Notebook-LM. Notebook-LM is used because it can analyze large amounts of content and surface patterns that would be difficult to identify manually. Once inside Notebook-LM, the links are added as website sources. On the left-hand side, the system begins processing the videos. Any invalid links, such as those generated by browser extensions, are removed to keep the dataset clean. With the sources in place, Notebook-LM is prompted to analyze the channel in depth. This includes identifying hook patterns, topic pillars, audience psychology, and common structural elements across videos. Understanding why a video works is far more valuable than simply knowing that it worked. After the analysis, Notebook-LM is asked to generate 10 new video ideas that do not exist on the reference channel. These ideas are original, but still aligned with what the data shows is working. Each idea comes with multiple title options, allowing for flexibility and testing later on YouTube. One video idea is then selected for development. Notebook-LM is prompted to generate a full script, approximately 10 minutes long, using the chosen idea and title option. The output includes a hook, structured sections, and a clear conclusion. At this stage, the script is not considered final. AI-generated scripts are a starting point, not a finished product. The script is reviewed, refined, and rewritten where necessary to improve flow, clarity, and accuracy. To refine the script further, it is taken into a separate AI environment for editing. An all-in-one AI platform is used that provides access to multiple large language models in a single interface. This allows the creator to choose the most suitable model for rewriting and polishing the script. Inside this tool, the script is adjusted to be more engaging and conversational while maintaining a professional finance tone. Names and references are updated to fit the new channel identity. It is critical at this stage to manually review the content, verify all claims, and remove anything that sounds exaggerated or incorrect. Once the script is finalized, organization becomes important. The project is placed into a dedicated folder to keep all related chats, prompts, and assets in one place. This is especially useful when producing multiple videos at scale. The next step is breaking the script down into smaller units. Instead of treating the script as one long block, it is divided line by line or sentence by sentence. For each line, the AI is asked to generate both an image prompt and a video prompt. The image prompts are designed for a high-quality image generation model, while the video prompts are tailored for a cinematic AI video model. This ensures that visuals are consistent with the tone and message of the script. A reference character is also used to maintain visual consistency throughout the video. This character is generated intentionally to match the channel's aesthetic and is reused across scenes to build brand recognition. The AI is instructed to break the script line by line and attach a corresponding image prompt and video prompt to each sentence. This level of granularity allows precise control over visuals and pacing. For example, in the opening hook about wealthy people blending in, the image prompt might describe a casually dressed individual in a neutral environment, while the video prompt adds subtle motion and depth. This approach is repeated for every section of the script until the full 10-minute structure is complete. This systematic process ensures that every visual supports the narration instead of distracting from it. It also makes production faster because decisions are made up front rather than during editing. With all image and video prompts prepared, the workflow moves into visual generation, which builds directly on the structured groundwork already laid. At this point, the hardest thinking is already done, and execution becomes straightforward. The next thing I did was return to the reference finance channel and closely study the character being used. The goal here was not to copy the design, but to understand the animation style and visual language behind it. Before creating anything, it is important to know what type of animation you are actually working with. After reviewing several clips, I brought a screenshot into Abacus AI and asked the model a simple but important question: what type of animation style is this? The response confirmed that the character falls under 2D digital animation, similar to the style commonly seen in classic sitcom-style cartoons. This type of animation is flat, expressive, and intentionally simple, which makes it ideal for explainer-style finance content. This matters because the animation style directly affects production speed, consistency, and viewer retention. The goal of this tutorial is to show how to create videos similar in structure and feel to what is already working. The character prompt was pasted into the input field, and the generation settings were adjusted. 2 images were selected for generation, with the resolution set to 2K to ensure high-quality visuals. Prompt modification was turned off to prevent the model from altering the original description. Once everything was set, the image generation process was started. With the character finalized, the next phase was generating scene-by-scene images. Using the line-by-line breakdown provided earlier by the AI, each sentence of the script was paired with a visual prompt. There are 2 ways to approach this step, but the most efficient method is to use the Edit Image feature and apply new prompts while keeping the reference character intact. Once all images were generated, they were downloaded and stored in a single folder. Keeping assets organized at this stage is critical, especially when working with multiple scenes and longer scripts. With the images complete, the workflow moved into video generation. For this step, the video generation tool inside Abacus AI was opened by clicking on More and then selecting Video Gen. The model used for this stage was Kling 2.6, which is well suited for short animated sequences. For each sentence in the script, the corresponding video prompt was pasted into the input field. The matching image was uploaded as the reference frame, ensuring the animation stayed visually consistent. The aspect ratio was set to 16:9 since the final output is intended for YouTube. Each clip was generated with a duration of 5 seconds, which provides enough movement without overcomplicating the scene. Once generated, each video clip was reviewed and downloaded. All clips were created without background audio, since voiceover and sound design would be added later. After generating all video clips, the final asset needed before editing was the voiceover. Abacus AI includes built-in access to ElevenLabs, which makes this step straightforward. By navigating to the text-to-speech section and selecting ElevenLabs, the narration could be generated directly from the script. The multilingual model was selected, and a suitable voice was chosen based on tone and clarity. The script was pasted in, and the voiceover was generated. The result sounded natural, well-paced, and professional. Once satisfied, the audio file was downloaded. For creators who want more control over voice style, tone, or branding, ElevenLabs can also be used directly. Inside the ElevenLabs platform, you can generate narration, clone your own voice, or create a custom voice for your channel. This is especially useful if you want a consistent audio identity across all your videos. With images, video clips, and voiceover ready, everything was brought into the editing phase. CapCut was used for this tutorial, but any editing software can work. All video clips and the voiceover file were imported into the timeline. Minor timing adjustments were made to keep everything synchronized. Captions were added next, since captions are a key element in this style of finance content. Inside CapCut, auto captions were generated directly from the voiceover. No advanced settings were needed. Once captions were generated, the styling was adjusted. Because the visuals use a white or light background, a bold and readable font was selected. A preset caption style was applied, and a simple caption animation was added to improve engagement without distraction. No background music was added, since the reference style does not rely on music, and clarity is the priority. After reviewing the final edit, the video was exported in 4K to maximize visual quality. This completes the full workflow for creating high-retention finance videos using AI, from idea selection and scripting to animation, voiceover, and final packaging. This system allows you to produce content efficiently while staying original, consistent, and scalable. If this breakdown was helpful, liking the video, subscribing, and leaving a comment helps support more content like this in the future.